Yeah.
Okay, we're going to teach you how to make cupcakes. You need 3 cups of cake flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 4 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1 cup of milk. Right now we have the butter, the 4 eggs, the baking powder, and the cup of milk, and the salt. And now we're going to get the vanilla, which is...
Make sure those eggs are really fat.
Vanilla, cake flour. Here's the cake flour.
It's really dusty.
Yeah, because it was up on the top of my refrigerator. Okay, now we need the sugar. Organic cane sugar.
Yeah, remember that time when you were the cookies?
They're recording.
Preheat your oven to 350 degrees.
Before you start any of it. And so now we're going to measure out the cake flour into a bowl. A bowl this big, and then we're going to put it in the sink.
That's a really big one.
Yep. So none of it gets anywhere. And okay, in a sifter, you're going to take the salt, the baking powder, and the flour, and just shake it until it all goes down into the bowl. You're going to want to do this in a sink because
It gets really messy.
it gets really messy. Yeah.
And it's really fancy right now.
You're going to want to do this 2 times. Okay. I'm not sure how we do this. Okay. Okay, and then get another bowl and put it underneath the bowl so you can tip this into here. You're going to want to, because you have to do this twice. And then just set this bowl aside. And then just shake it. And you could do this with a sifter also. I just didn't have one. It would probably be a lot easier doing that. But if you don't have a sifter, then this is okay. Okay, once you're done with that, pause it.
How do you pause it?
So once you're done with the flour, the baking soda, and
The salt.
the baking powder, and the salt, put that aside. And then in a mixer with a whisk, make sure it's a whisk, you put the cup of butter and the 2 cups of sugar. Make sure you get everything.
Beat it up
Okay.
to make sure all of it's in there.
On a medium speed, you're going to whisk this until it's light and fluffy. And then on a high speed, you're going to crack in each egg one at a time. Make sure you scrape down the sides as needed. Okay, now measure out a teaspoon of vanilla and put it in the mixture. And then you're going to beat this until it's light and smooth. Okay, now you're going to add a little bit of the dry mixture into the wet mixture. Just a little bit. And then you're gonna mix it until on a low speed until it's completely blended. go back and scrape down the sides as needed. And then after you're done with that, you're going to pour in a little bit of the milk and mix that. Alternate the dry and the milk ingredients. Okay, now we're going to put in the last of the flour and put it on a low speed. Okay, and now pour in the last of the milk. Make sure you end with the milk. And then you can put this on a medium speed. Once you're done beating the milk in, once it's all, once it looks creamy and there are no lumps left, and all the flour is mixed in and so is the milk, you're just going to kind of mix it a little bit, folding the bottom into the top. Make sure you get it all. You can put it down. Just kind of make sure there's no flour left and that it's all mixed together. Okay, once you're done mixing the batter, you're going to take about half a ladle of each of the mixture and make sure you line cupcake pans with cupcake liners, and you're just going to put about half a ladle into each one. Okay, once you're done filling up the pan, then you're going to stick the cupcakes in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And stop it. Okay, now we're going to make frosting. So all you need is milk, butter, and powdered sugar. And you just take a little bit of each and you mix it together in a bowl. Yeah, pour it all in. It's recording. Okay, now you're going to take a spoon and mix. You're going to mix the icing mixture in the mixer. This is what they should look like about halfway through. They're not quite done yet. They should be exploding. After about 25 or 30 minutes, you can take your cupcakes out and check to see if they're done. by taking a knife or a toothpick and putting it in the middle of a few cupcakes. If the knife comes out clean, then that means they're done. So these look about done. And now we're going to turn the oven off. Push the rack back in and
Spray into the cooling rack so it could cool and be beautiful. And this should be your finished product.
like something more beautiful.
A cupcake.
You can either eat the cupcake plain or you can ice them. All the icing is milk.
Eat a moosh.